And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work, but I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. No good from Booker.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. 4-point game. They double him with Booker. The three for Doncic. It's rebounded by Paul.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
That one goes. Count it.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
He kicks it to Crowder. Porzingis with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Shot on the wing. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Six to shoot. There's the triple. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Dallas shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort. Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Dallas?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Porzingis trying to get free. The shot by Powell, no good. Bridges outside. Inside. And it's Ayton missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The Mavericks trailing. Porzingis finds Hardaway. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
Here's Paul. He's got 8. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Here's Hardaway following the basket by Chris Paul.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Booker. Back to Bridges. A three. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And stolen by Ayton. Three-pointer. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. For three, Booker.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Bridges inside the three-point line, and the Suns get it back. Second shot opportunity. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Outside Crowder. Booker outside. Suns moving the ball around. Phoenix no good that time either.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Outer dishes to Bridges. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up. Suns have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And so he makes both from the line. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Hardaway against Bridges. Another shot, and it's Porzingis laying it in. Porzingis has got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
And stolen by Ayton. Porzingis with the block. Bridges with the steal. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Booker with a deep 3. They get it again.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his pack.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark. Showing respect for the path is fatherly.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story to Hardaway. That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
Bridges kicks to Paul. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Paul outside. Just 5 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. A second chance effort. And that one's good, Ayton. And the Suns lead by 2.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Finney Smith can't get it to go. Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Doncic leading the charge. On the wing, Hardaway. It's Powell on the wing. He's covered by Ayton. Finney Smith. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. To the paint. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Out of hand on it.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
On the wing, Bridges. Here's Crowder. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Mavericks trailed by 4. And stolen by Ayton. Bridges inside the three-point line. And that one hits back iron.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. And I wouldn't put it past them guys to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's the Mavericks now, trailing by 4.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
The Suns have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ayton. Puts it up from 12. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
On to the right wing. Here's Finney Smith. Oh, threw the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Second team foul.
Mikal Bridges picks one up. He's had a few chances at the line, 1 of 3 in the game.
76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Bridges, right side. Porzingis with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Doncic feeling it out. Here's Powell. Basket good. Powell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Defensively, they've played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Hardaway passes to Finney Smith. Kicks it to Powell. Dallas moving it around. Hardaway for 3. Good D by Booker. Suns trail by 3. Crowder finds Booker. Down low, here's Ayton. The tray. Booker outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And taken away by Paul.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Here's Doncic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Bridges inside. Guarded by Powell. Fires for 3. And Booker kicks to Bridges. And they recover it. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
The Mavericks have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Back in February of 2018, Kristaps Porzingis suffered a serious ACL injury as a member of the Knicks. 18 months and a trade to Dallas later, Kristaps was back on the court, and it's great for the league to have him back. And he's really an entertaining, talented player.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
As a teenager, yeah, I said as a teenager, Doncic recorded 4 triple-doubles during his rookie season. Before Luka's 4, there had just been 1 triple-double by a teenager in the history of the league. That's special.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Mavericks on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
Defensively, keep talking. Let's keep helping each other. We get the rebound. Don't get in early pick and roll.
And Jason Kidd telling them what it's going to take. Take all 5 guys communicating on the floor.
And calling for the early pick and rolls, you can get really clean looks that way before that defense is able to kind of lock in.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint to tie it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without foul.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
Powell with it, now guarded by Booker. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
Suns trail by 4. The pass to Bridges. Paul outside. Lets it go with the three. Here's Ayton. Goes back up. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis was just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Porzingis against Paul. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Great game for him. Double-double down. 11 points and 16 rebounds. Ayton, count that one.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Shooting for Phoenix.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the dunk by Booker.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
The Mavericks trail it. Knocked away. Bridges with the board. Bridges got his 4th rebound in this one. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Crowder. It's deflected. They retain possession. Booker with no one around, and a miss there on the triple.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you got to make it.
Foul. Second team foul.
From 12 feet out. Dallas, no good that time either. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Porzingis with the block. Pass break, Dallas. Pass to Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Ayton.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends. And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's Hardaway. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
This is it to Ayton. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Kicks it out to Booker. Booker picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Paul with the basket on the assist from Crowder. Paul's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Tell you what, it's pretty obvious why CP3 is the man they rely on in these big moments. I mean, he's courageous, fearless, and productive.
Doncic with it, now guarded by Crowder, and he gets it back. Doncic kicks to Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Shot clock at 6. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. For 3, Bridges with the ball.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
14 foul.
Phoenix has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. All up top, guarded by Doncic. Doncic against Paul. Here's the three. Doncic with the block.
You know, he's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play.
Here's Crowder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Porzingis. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Burke, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And both free throws good from Crowder.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Here's Porzingis driving inside.
Great execution by Porzingis, showing you he can get it done in the clutch.
Suns shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. They now take the lead. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is when some players pull in and tighten up a bit, but if you're talking about CP3, this is when it becomes fun for him. Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moment.
And it's Paul missing.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Back to Burke. It counts.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Paul passes to Ayton.
An absolute beast inside. Love how he uses his size to draw these fouls.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 2 here.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
You know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moment. Why? He's an impact player.
Porzingis with the block. Bridges with the steal. Outer dishes to Ayton. Money! 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Doncic. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe. Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
For 3, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. With the drive, bucket is good. And now a 7-point Maverick lead.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Kicks it out to Booker. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you.
All right, David.
And Grant, you look at these rosters. A lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Booker can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Doncic hammers it home.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Bridges. Crowder, the pass to Booker.